Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was bad.
Hey guys, so our kids just got out for the summer, and since it gets beastly hot during the summer here in Arizona, I figured I'd do a little project for the kids. So I'm going to try to make a water wall for them. And if you're not sure what that is, you can Google kids water wall and some images and tutorials should come up on that. I haven't actually made one of these before, so this is going to be a little bit of an experiment, but hopefully it'll turn out good and the kids will have a lot of fun with it this summer. Okay, so to start off our project, I have a bunch of scrap 1x3s that I already had sitting in my garage. These are left over from a different project that I disassembled. So I already have these ones that were already cut down all to the same size, so I'm just going to use what I have. You can use whatever you have or whatever size you want. Okay, so your first step is going to be to stain all of your wood, because this is going to be outside, so it needs to be protected from the water and the elements. I'm using just this basic redwood stain that I had on hand. I bought it last year to restain our swing set. So I'm just using what I have. I'm wearing some gloves because this is oil-based and it'll make your hands really gross. And then I like to use just some scrap cloth, dip it in the stain and wipe it right on. It makes it super easy and you can just throw these out when you're done. So let's get started. Okay, so now that we've got the boards all stained and they're dry, we're going to try to put these things together in kind of a little lattice to make the base of our water wall. Okay, so for the containers, or the little water wall part of this project, I've got a bunch of different items that I've collected. I went to Lowe's to the plumbing aisle and grabbed a bunch of random tubes and different things that I thought would be good for, you know, water going through, some pipe that'll probably cut down. I have some funnels and this funky grate thing, whatever it is. We'll see how well that does with the water. So yeah, I think the old guys at Lowe's all thought I was a little out of place wandering through picking up random pipes from the plumbing department, but hopefully these work okay for my water wall. Okay, so I am literally just gonna kind of wing it here and start drilling holes and strapping plastic containers onto this wood frame that I've created. And hopefully as I just kind of work with it, it'll turn into a water wall. Okay, so getting all these little things to line up and let the water go through is a lot harder than it looks. Okay, this is what I've kind of got going so far, but the water is just kind of splashing all over the place. So we'll see if I can get this thing functional. Okay, we're on to day 2 of working on this water wall. Stopped by Walmart today and picked up some flexible little tubes from the plumbing department. So hopefully that'll give me a little more variety and be able to figure this water wall out. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. As you can see, I accidentally got the wrong sized water bucket for the bottom. So I may have to get a bigger one of those later in the summer. But some of my little tubes and containers run into each other, and some of them I just kind of thrown on there and the kids can pour water in them, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to let Henry be the first one to test this out. Okay, Henry's going to try it out. He's going to be the first one. Oh, but.
Oh,
No, 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 no. Just pour it in one container at a time. Yeah, go ahead.
oh, oh, that's my pants.
You get your pants wet? That one kind of shoots out. The kids aren't always very careful about pouring the water in, and some of them don't go directly down into the bucket very well, so we do have quite a bit of water that's just being wasted and falling all over the patio. But there's a lot that gets back into the bucket at the end, so you can reuse the water. This one over here with the water bottle down to the funnel to the little tube seems to be doing the best. Okay, so I'd say for the most part this is a fairly successful project. What, Henry? You want to say something? Where are you? Do you like the water wall?
In my longer be one time longer would that be?
Okay. Okay, Henry wants to play with the water wall. Probably used a little bit of tweaking, but for the most part it's a fairly successful little project for the summer.